Hold on, bro. Jesus. I'm live right now. This way. I'm live right now. My phone's tripping. There we go. All right. So, hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and we are live for the Jarrell Miller versus Anthony Joshua press conference. Give me just 1 second, because my iPhone is absolutely, positively tripping. I don't know why, but it is. So, it's your boy BT. Right now, it's currently 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time here in the great city of Dania, the greatest city in the world. Why the hell does I keep saying that? Today's a big press conference. Obviously, it's not the fight we all wanted, but the fight I told you guys was going to happen. So, hold on. Let me see something. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. No idea why it's doing that. But we're here. Give me 1 second to get set up. I don't know why it keeps doing that. That makes zero sense. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Bear with me. Okay. I think I'm just gonna hold my phone while we do this, because right now my phone is tripping. So hold on. Get the lighting situated here. Today's the press conference. We're roughly half an hour away from the Jarrell Miller Anthony Joshua press conference. I will be here with you guys to talk about what is expected to be a very, very exciting press conference. As we know, Jarrell Miller has quite the mouthpiece, because that's why he's here in the first place. We saw what happened when he ran into AJ when AJ was here last time. Well, not last time, but last year, when he was promoting his fight with Povetkin and DAZN. And, he brought up that dark side of AJ. So, none of us are really expecting Jarrell Miller to beat Anthony Joshua. But the press conference, in many ways, this is kind of the main event. Straight up. This is kind of the main event. So, I'm looking forward to it. We're half an hour away. But I figured, while we have half an hour to talk, that we would just get into this fight overall, because Anthony Joshua is making his American debut. It's going to be, when it does happen, I think it'll be one of the biggest heavyweight boxing events this country has seen in quite some time. Tickets for this fight today went on general sale, so now they're really, really on sale for the general public to go to scoop up. As we all know, Anthony Joshua and Jarrell Miller, they broke the record for the highest pre-sale in the history of Madison Square Garden. And take that for what it's worth. A lot of people believe that Eddie Hearn just bought all the tickets to hype it up. So it is what it is there. But I figured I'd use these 27 minutes that we have right now to kind of recap how it is we got to here in the first place. And it's been quite a journey. So we'll start back in 2017, man. This fight has been brewing for quite some time, but this all really started back in 2017. Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing, they decided they wanted to branch out to the USA. They wanted to break into the US market, so he started Matchroom Boxing USA. He had his first show in America. That was in November of 2017. And that's when that was when Daniel Jacobs fought. That's when Daniel Jacobs fought Luis Arias, and they fought the Nassau Coliseum. Now, you might be asking, why the hell is this significant? The reason this is significant is because Jarrell Miller also fought on that undercard, and that was the genesis of him working with Eddie Hearn. Jarrell Miller is not formally promoted by Eddie Hearn. I want to make that very clear. He's not formally promoted by Eddie Hearn. His promoter is actually Greg Cohen Promotions, and Greg Cohen Promotions, they have a relationship with Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing, and that's how Jerel has finessed his way into that deal with Matchroom Boxing. But he fought, what's his name, Marius Walk on the undercard. Got a win, and that was kind of where it started. I was actually in New York City for that fight. Well, not for that fight, but I was in New York City for the Deontay Wilder-Stavern fight the previous weekend, and I stayed an extra week, and I was at, the media workout for that. So I remember I interviewed Eddie Hearn, That was I interviewed Eddie Hearn, not Eddie Hearn. I interviewed Jarrell Miller, and while I was interviewing Jarrell Miller about his upcoming fight and what was going on in his career and what he thought about Anthony Joshua, he gave his thoughts on Anthony Joshua fighting Carlos Takam at the time, and he wasn't very pleased with his performance. And Eddie Hearn butted in the middle of my interview. In the middle of my interview, he butts in, and this was like one of the first times I heard Eddie say like, "Yo, this is we want AJ to fight Jarrell Miller."
All right, man.
Take care, man. We want AJ to fight Jarrell Miller. He can talk. He looks good. He smells good. All this stuff, and I got that on the interview. So that's where it started, and it's kind of developed into them working together on a fight by fight basis. And now we've culminated. It's culminated. In the division. With Wilder and Fury going their own ways. Fury recently announced his big deal with ESPN yesterday. That's throwing a monkey wrench into the plans of the division. You have Wilder. Who doesn't know what the hell he's doing. His hands are kind of tied, and the division's an interesting place. But we're here. All right. Yeah, so we're here. For those of you who are asking, and for those of you who are coming into the hangout, first of all, let me say welcome. The press conference will be starting in roughly 24 minutes. So 24 minutes from now at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time here in America. It'll start. If you're in the UK, it'll be 6:30 your time. If you're in America and you're in Central Time, it'll be 12:30 p.m. So 12:30 p.m. Central. 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6:30 p.m. UK time, and what is it? It's 1:30 here. 10:30 a.m. if you're in the West Coast. So I got my time zones down. For those of you who are asking where you can watch the press conference, they will be showing it on the Sky Sports. You can either go on the Sky Sports website or the Sky Sports Twitter account. That's what I was. That's what it was. That's what I found out today when I was doing research as to how I could watch this. It says right here. It says in the Sky Sports article I'm looking at. It says, look, I'll show you guys. Look, let me turn my camera around. So look, it says it right here. Watch a live stream of the press conference on Sky Sports Boxing's Twitter, the Sky Sports website and app, Sky Sports Boxing's YouTube channel, and Sky Sports Boxing Facebook. So there you have it. Sky Sports Boxing Twitter, Sky Sports Boxing, Sky Sports website, app, Sky Sports Boxing YouTube, and Sky Sports Boxing Facebook. So you pick the one that works for you, and that's how you can watch the press conference. I'm going to be watching it probably on YouTube. Let me go to their YouTube. Let me see. They just tweeted something, Sky Sports Boxing. Let's see. Yeah, so Sky Sports Boxing, pretty much anything, and we'll be getting to that. But it's your boy BT. It's 1:08 p.m. here on the East Coast in Dania Beach, Florida. Let me know what city, what state, what continent are you guys watching the stream right now from tonight. As always, I'm in Dania. Let me know what you guys think about today's press conference. Are there any thoughts you guys have? Any predictions, bold predictions you have? I think Anthony Joshua will lose his cool at some point today. Jerel will get under his skin, and he will say Jerel will make a joke about his mother, because he made a joke about his mother back in September, and AJ was off his rocker. So who we got? We got Duluth, Minnesota's in the house. Duluth, Minnesota. Florida's in the house. Okay, shout out to Florida. What's up, June? June 183 BX. How you doing, man? What you think about this press conference today? Yeah, so if you guys see any comments about people asking where can they watch the fight, let them know. But the Bronx, what's up to the Bronx? Rob Brand is my friend. Aaron Rosas. Shout out to Rob Brand, man. I saw you got a win recently. Good for him, man. Got a world title after a very bad performance against Jurgen Bremer. But hey, what I actually want to do is I'm gonna show you guys two things. So we're gonna start off. Sky Sports did an interview with Eddie Hearn. I'm gonna pan my camera to my computer so you guys can see what Sky Sports said to Eddie Hearn. I don't know if I'll get in trouble for this. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I don't know. Anyway, we'll do it. Here's what Sky Sports said. Well, I'll just play the audio because I don't want to risk getting a copyright strike from Sky Sports. So let's see. This is what Sky Sports said about Anthony Joshua and Jarrell Miller. So let's have a listen. I haven't even heard this yet.
AJ opening the markets. It was incredible. Can you believe how far he's come through his career to be doing this?
No, we're buzzing. The mallets. Fight tickets. Joshua, Madison Square Garden, already broken a record. Pack night of boxing. Let's go. Sorry about that. It's very cheesy, but no, it's incredible.
It was some moment, wasn't it?
We were flying over last night, and we were looking back at old photos, like of him coming in the office as a novice, about to have his debut. And we were just sitting there thinking, wow, you're coming over to headline at Madison Square Garden, and coming here this morning, you know, live on CNBC, ringing the bell at the stock exchange. It's amazing, and he should be very, very proud of himself. I think some.
Oh, damn it.
Talk enough about what boxing did for Anthony Joshua's life, and also that same role that boxing can play for so many people's lives. That's probably an interview for another time. But when you look back at where he's came from, you know, the troubles that he was in as a young man, to come through to win Olympic gold, to win the World Heavyweight Championship, and to be walking the streets of New York, here at the New York Stock Exchange, about to headline at Madison Square Garden. It's a massive success story. I'm very, very proud of him.
It's a massive success story. It's also a new chapter, isn't it? Coming over to America and becoming the global superstar, not just the British superstar.
Yeah, I mean, look, I've said before, it wasn't really our intention to do it this early. He's built an incredible thing in British boxing, and you know, I feel like there's many people responsible for the boom of boxing in Britain. He is one of them in a massive way, and without him, I don't think British boxing would be in the position it is today. 90,000 at Wembley, 80,000 at Wembley, 80,000 at the Millennium Stadium, 75,000 at the Millennium Stadium. And he didn't really have in his mind to leave that setup. The landscape changed, you know, people started sort of manoeuvring on him, and we felt that this was the opportunity to make his American debut. Everything came together. Jerel Miller was the guy, number 2 heavyweight in America behind Deontay Wilder. He's got a big mouth, he's got an exciting style, he's 25 stone, he's from Brooklyn. Everything just added up to say, this is the time. And you know, when you come here and you see this and you realise the world that is out there, we're going to be bringing the Lion's Den, the British fight fans, to Madison Square Garden on June the 1st. Already broken the pre-sale record by nearly double in the last few days. General sale today, and it's going to be at least 50% Brits in there. It's going to be an unbelievable night to be a fight fan, New York fight fan, a British fight fan, and for Anthony Joshua, all this stuff is nice, you know, it's his fanfare in the US. It's got to beat Jarrell Miller. Jarrell Miller is going, I can't believe I've been given the opportunity to fight him in my backyard. So AJ's got to do what he does, go out, prepare well, win this fight, and it's going to do massive things for his global brand.
It was incredible when he rang the bell up there. Anthony Joshua opening the markets. Jarrell Miller will be opening his mouth, though, at the press conference when they come head-to-head at the Garden a little later.
All right, so there you have it. There you have it, man. That's Eddie Hearn. Hold on. Eddie Hearn and Adam Smith on the New York Stock Exchange. And for those of you who don't know, Anthony Joshua this morning was on the New York Stock Exchange. He rang the bell, whatever it was they do at the New York Stock Exchange, and you know he's getting the whole New York press tour, whatnot. For those of you who are just funneling in, it's your boy BT, True School Sports. It's 1:13 p.m. here in South Florida. We are just moments away from the Anthony Joshua, Jarrell Miller press conference at Madison Square Garden. For those of you asking where you can watch the fight, or not the fight, where you can watch the press conference, it is on Sky Sports, pretty much anything. So Sky Sports Boxing, Twitter, Sky Sports Boxing, Facebook page, Sky Sports Boxing, the app, if you have the app, Sky Sports, the website, you know, it's all there. So pretty much Sky Sports Boxing on any social media or Sky Sports website, that's where you can watch it. The press conference will be starting at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you're in America. That's 12:30 Central Standard Time if you're in America. That's 10:30 a.m. If you're on the West Coast in America, Pacific Time. And if you're in the UK, that's 6:30 p.m. in the UK. So look, got my time zones memorized, nice and good. My thoughts on who wins June 183 BX. I'll say this, man. I think Anthony Joshua will win, but I don't think Jarrell Miller is going to look as bad or get as dominated as people think. I think one thing that'll work well for Jarrell Miller in this fight will be I believe. First of all, at least in the early rounds, as the fight wears on, I'm not so sure once Joshua figures him out. But as the fight wears on, if he can get past the first couple rounds without getting any damage, I think one thing Jerel has going for him is punch output. He has one of the highest punch outputs in the heavyweight division. He's deceptively fast. I know that sounds crazy to say, but I've seen Jarrell spar in the gym. I saw him spar right here in South Florida a couple years ago. He sparred Trevor Bryan. He sparred Quadrian Hill. He's faster than he looks on television. I'm trying to tell you that. He's faster than he looks on television. He's more athletic than you would think. What does that have to do with him fighting Joshua? Joshua is naturally faster. Joshua has quicker hand speed. Joshua has the power. My prediction for the fight is simple as this. I got Anthony Joshua getting Jarrell Miller out of there in the 6th round. I just think Jarrell Miller, he's too hittable. The hand speed, the difference in hand speed is quite evident. He's fighting a more mature Anthony Joshua who has learned on a fight-by-fight basis to trust his jab, to trust, that lead hand and set things up off of it. And the only way Anthony Joshua loses this fight, in my humble opinion, is 2 ways. Either A, he's going to be so angry that he wants to hurt Jerel Miller with every shot, and Jerel Miller makes him miss and makes him pay. Or B, Jerel Miller is going to somehow get past the Joshua jab and find a way, round after round, to lean on him and get him tired and make him fatigue. Because we've seen before. I know Joshua's battle tested, so I don't want to disrespect his resume, but we've seen it before. Like if you look at the Carlos Taga fight, he fought guys who were a little shorter than him. They gave him problems. They were able to test that stamina of his. So if Jerel Miller can kind of mimic a bit of what Takam did, I think that would bode well for him. Let's see what you guys are saying in the comments section. Let's see. Welcome to America, AJ. Yep, AJ, welcome to America. This could go really wrong for him with his public image. Imagine a Hey Chisora style. Yeah. If this is anything like Hey versus Chisora, damn. Then it's gonna be pretty insane. And Anthony Joshua has a very clean cut image. He has a very clean cut image, so I think Jarrell Miller is the right guy to bring it out of him. But what I want to show you guys now, I gotta find it. Where the hell is it? What I want to show you guys now is an interview I did with Jarrell Miller and Eddie Hearn when Eddie Hearn did his first boxing card here in America. So I gotta find it on YouTube real quick, and I'm gonna play it for you guys. This is the first time I heard Eddie Hearn ever say anywhere on YouTube, that this fight was ever a possibility, and it was during this interview. I have Anthony Joshua, but I'm not gonna lie. I know Jarrell Miller personally. I've gotten the chance to know him the last couple years. Ironically, I'm gonna say it was in January of 2017. We actually, believe it or not, talked about working with each other like on some social media, on YouTube type stuff, but it never panned out. So I got love for Jerel. I want to see him do well. I hope, if nothing else, if he doesn't win this fight, I hope he at least gives a good enough account of himself to earn the respect, more respect from the boxing fans, and leverage this out for bigger fights in the future. So that's that. Here it is. So I'm gonna play you guys. So look, as you guys can see, that's my interview right there. Breaking news, even though it's not technically true, but Eddie Hearn confirms Anthony Joshua versus Jarrell Miller in 2018. So we were about a year off, but here's the interview. I'll play it for you guys.
This is Showtime, Sean Porter. This is Aerosmith Dre. Everyone, this is Jesse Vargas. You're watching True School Sports. You're watching True School Sports. All right. You're watching True School Sports. Stay tuned. Running back or something like that. Okay, he just look. Play for the Giants. Yeah, like stiff and just not really athletic, and it didn't look good. It didn't look good. Boxing, average boxing for women, yeah, but real boxing for them is like, it's like whatever. And then it stopped at the other hand, like, okay, that's two X's right there. Yeah. So like I said before, he was winning the fight, but he wasn't winning like he shut out, like blowing out, shut out. It wasn't dominant. No, it was not dominant. But like I said before, that's what happens when they give you a gold medal and you have a country behind you that's willing to put their jobs around the same time. Absolutely. Who do you think your style matches up better with Wilder or Joshua? Better matchup? Yeah. I don't know. I've thought about it before. They're both difficult fights, hands down. But I know
Here we go.
Are you gonna put him in there with Joshua? Yeah, of course. Listen, this is the kind of guy who you're dying to be in a position to fight for the heavyweight world title because he can fight, he can talk, he looks good, he smells good, you know. But he's got to win. He's got to win well. Because sometimes you can be in a heavyweight fight and look average, and then all of a sudden you devalue your brand. So you can look good against Wack, you can brutalise him and make a statement. We'll be on the phone on Monday. Sign the contract, big boy, sign the contract.
So there you have it, and that's where the genesis of this, fight. That's where the genesis of this fight, pretty much happened. It was with that interview that weekend when Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing USA had their first card out here in America. So this has been brewing for a while, and we're just moments away. So 121, we're 9 minutes away. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn my AC on out here. It's hot as hell in this house. But let me know what you guys think. Give me your predictions. I'm going with Anthony Joshua 7th round stoppage victory, TKO of Jarrell Miller. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Give me your predictions. All right, I gotta figure something out for my phone, real quickly. So I'm gonna mute myself for a second, but I'll still see your comments. So just give me a little bit of time. I gotta fix something with my iPhone. All right, so I'm back. I was trying to fix my iPhone. When I turn, I don't know why I never had this problem before. But usually when I go live, I turn my phone sideways so the picture looks better. But something with the screen orientation and the screen lock, so I gotta figure that out later. But we're about 1 minute away from the press conference, so let me try to pull this up. Try to pull this bad boy up so we can watch the press conference. Yeah, so pretty much all you are saying Anthony Joshua TKO. I would agree. I don't really see any way Jarrell Miller is going to beat Anthony Joshua. But I want Jarrell Miller to. It'd be cool if Jarrell Miller legitimately won. Like my man June BX said that he wants Miller to upset. He's going with the upset. I ain't mad. I ain't mad at you. I mean, we watch the fights for a reason, so we wouldn't watch boxing if everything is went according to plan all the time. That'd be boring. So let's hope Jarrell Miller goes in there and gives a good account of himself. Let me get the stream pulled up. Let's see. Here we go. The press conference. And we are live. So yeah, I got the stream pulled up right in front of me. Right now they're showing like clips of Jarrell Miller. You guys can hear. I might not be talking as much, but I'm gonna type in the comments. I'm gonna address you guys in the comments. Right now the stage is empty. There's like nobody on stage. They were just showing clips of Joshua and Miller on the big screen. My dad said after Miller fights Joshua, he can afford more cheeseburgers. That's right. Let's go, champ. McDonald's, Ruby Tuesday, Burger King, Steak and Shake, wherever you want, you got it. All right. So right now the stage is empty. We're here live on True School Sports for the Anthony Joshua Jarrell Miller press conference. Just patiently waiting, man. Patiently waiting for the moment because you know it's about to be fireworks. And I want to be able to talk to you guys. I figured why not come on here and talk with the great subscribers of TSS, the loyal ones that have been supporting me. 17,000 strong. I can't believe it. But we're here, 17,000. Nelson Taylor, is this venue the most expensive? Madison Square Garden. It's definitely more expensive than Barclays because Barclays is in Brooklyn. Madison Square Garden's in Manhattan. If you've ever been to New York, you definitely know that Manhattan is just insanely expensive for everything. Like a water in Manhattan is expensive. It can be streamed on all of Sky Sports' boxing platforms, all that good stuff. Right now, I have it on the Sky Sports Boxing YouTube channel. So if you go to Sky Sports Boxing on YouTube, there should be a video right there. You know, but we prepared here on True School Sports. You see what I'm saying? I got my mug. I got my tea. See what I'm saying? Big shouts out to England. You know, it's not British tea, but it's tea nonetheless. Should be a good fight though. You know, Jerel Miller really doesn't like Anthony Joshua. Like I've done 3 interviews with Jerel Miller where he's talked trash about Anthony Joshua. Like one time, I remember in 2016, early 2016, I interviewed Jerel Miller about just boxing and the heavyweight division at large. And he said that Anthony Joshua was the Ronda Rousey to boxing. He was a hype job, all this stuff, and he gave a bunch of analogies to MMA and UFC that I can't quite remember right now. But Jarrell Miller has never liked Anthony Joshua. I can't remember a time where I've heard him say anything positive about Anthony Joshua. So he can win this fight, you know. And if he wins this fight somehow, let's say if he pulls the upset, then all of a sudden we're talking about Jarrell Miller in a much different light. You know, we're talking about him being the next Brooklyn heavyweight champion, joining that lineage of the likes of you know, Shannon Briggs, Riddick Bowe, Mike Tyson, you know, those guys. And I believe Floyd Patterson was from Brooklyn as well. So there you go. Right now, those sounds you guys are hearing it's on the screen at the press conference. They're playing highlights of Anthony Joshua's knockout against Eric Molina. But there's still nobody on stage. Come on, man. We want some smoke. We want to see. But until then, yeah, y'all can go on my channel. You can go watch my videos. Y'all can go you know, we can talk boxing. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Anthony Joshua 7th round stoppage. I think Jarrell Miller will actually, in the first couple rounds, I think he's gonna nick a couple rounds. I think the speed, the footwork of Jarrell Miller will surprise Anthony Joshua for at least a round, and I see Jarrell winning at least 1 round against Anthony Joshua. But once that's happened, and Anthony Joshua sees what he does and how he operates, the difference in hand speed and power and the leaks that Jarrell Miller has always had in his defense will begin to rear its head. And I think he will eventually hit Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua will hit him, he'll hurt him, and he'll do what he does best, and he will stop him. If Joshua wins, who do you think Joshua fights next? I think they'll go right after Wilder in the next fight. I mean, like logically, that's what they should do, but boxing so lacks logic sometimes. Sean Ramsey, what's up, Sean? Hope all is well in New England. Hope you're doing good, man. Welcome as always. Sean Ramsey says Jarrell Miller has a good shot of winning if he applies pressure and really uses his size. Yes, he has to apply pressure. He has to go to the body. He has to lean on him. He has to clinch him. I think, believe it or not, an underrated part of this, of what Jarrell can use to his advantage in this fight, is clinching Anthony Joshua, leaning on him, making him real uncomfortable and talking to him and getting into his head. I think his mouthpiece and his weight, the two things he gets criticized for the most. His mouthpiece, his mouth, and his weight are the two things, ironically, that can get him in a good position to give Anthony Joshua some problems to win this fight. But yes, he also needs to let his hands go. He needs to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 40 punches around, 40 or 50 punches around, just having an extremely high punch output. Because he goes on about that, so this is the fight he's got to do it. But right now, it's 1:37 p.m. here on the East Coast. We're still patiently waiting for the Jarrell Miller Anthony Joshua press conference with your boy BT. True School Sports. You know, right now they're still showing the same highlights over and over again. Anthony Joshua knocking out Charles Martin, but there's still nobody on stage. So as that happens, I'll let you guys know and I'll update you. If you're not already watching the stream, because guess what? Y'all can go watch the stream. It's free. It's free. They got it on the Sky Sports Boxing YouTube channel. They got it on Sky Sports Boxing Twitter. They got it on Sky Sports. Everything. Yes. Sean Ranger says, "Yup, you hit it right on the head. Clinching will be very useful." Yes, you know, I'm not one to condone excessive clinching, but you know, when you're a fighter and you're in the ring and you're in a fight that can potentially change your life, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do as a fighter. So, you know, that's what Jarrell's gotta do. He's gotta do it. So, we will definitely see. Let's see. Let's check some boxing news. What's the latest boxing news? Oh, I don't know if you guys saw. Tyson Fury said that he dropped Jerel Miller like seven times in sparring, and that's like a big thing now. My dad says Big Baby to me is the most active heavyweight, and he goes for the body a lot. He's not. I mean, he's definitely up there. I think him and his buddy Adam Kaunaki, who's making his way up the ranks, they're like 1A and 1B in terms of punch output for heavyweights right now as it stands. Let me see. We got 10 people in here right now. Did you see Lomachenko's response to Teofimo? Yeah, I actually just did a video on it. He said that he would make Teofimo quit in the middle rounds, and that's fine and dandy. You know, if he thinks he can make Teofimo quit in the middle rounds, God bless him. But then if that's the case, then fight him. Fight the guy. You know, fight Teofimo Lopez. Don't just say, oh, I can do this and I can do that. Fight him. You know, to hell with Anthony Crawler. We don't want to see that Anthony Crawler's lost to Derry Matthews and Jorge Linares, and no disrespect to him, but he's not going to be Lomachenko. A light punching boxer with no punching power and not enough boxing skill to beat Lomachenko. It's just not going to work. So, you know, skip that fight. I want to see Teofimo versus Lomachenko. And hopefully I'm here talking about that fight at some point when it gets made later this year. You know, we're gonna be very optimistic and have faith here on True School Sports. You know what I'm saying though? But you know, I'm paying homage, man. You know, they say us Americans are very disrespectful, but I'm paying homage to all my UK supporters, all my UK brethren out there, because a lot of UK people, they support True School Sports. I got my tea on deck because you know when I be talking during these lives, my throat gets very dry. So it's very important. It's imperative actually that we have tea, that we have water, that we have something around us, so that we can just power through all these Google Hangouts and talk boxing. So you see. I feel like Tyann Booth right now. I don't know if y'all watch Tyann Booth. This channel is hilarious, but I'm like Tyann Booth. I got my mug right now. Big shouts out to Tyann Booth. Carlos Espinal says Lopez has to earn it. He's still a prospect. He's not a prospect. I mean, he was already named Prospect of the Year by a number of boxing publications. I think they should throw him in there with Jose Pedraza on the Crawford undercard, and if he can get past Jose Pedraza, then realistically his next fight should be Vasily Lomachenko, because just go look at the lightweight rankings. There's no compelling fights outside of Lopez, Garcia, and I guess maybe Devin Haney. Like, there's nobody for Lomachenko to fight. What, you want to watch him fight Comey, and I mean, Comey's a cool fight, but Comey, Anthony Crawler, who is there from the fight? How come it hasn't started? Honestly, I have no idea as to why it hasn't started. There's nobody on the stage right now. Like, right now, as I'm looking at the screen, it's just a picture of the Madison Square Garden scoreboard with the Joshua Miller poster, the podium with the poster. There's two security guards on the left and the right, but there's nobody on stage. There's no sign of Eddie Hearn, no sign of Anthony Joshua, no sign of Jarrell Miller, no sign of anybody. So as it gets closer, I'll let you guys know. But until then, I'll just talk to you guys. Carlos Espinal says he hasn't fought anybody at top 10. You're correct, but he's been gradually stepping up. Teofimo Lopez has been gradually stepping up. He's been gradually stepping up his opposition. You know, he fought, I think 3 fights ago, he fought William Silva, who fought Felix Verdejo a couple years ago. And Verdejo didn't look so good against Silva. But he stopped Silva and looked sensational against him. You know, fought Mason Menard, who fought Devin Haney. You know, Mason Menard, a guy that's been challenged for a world title, had knockout candidate of the years on Showbox, got him out of there in like 2 minutes. So now I think that next level for him is a guy like Pedraza, a guy who is top 10, who held the world title, who just fought Lomachenko. If he can go in there and beat Jose Pedraza and look sensational, which I know he will, because no disrespect to Pedraza, but he is such, I don't want to call him overrated, but like that win is whatever to me for Lomachenko. Pedraza is whatever. Like he's a good boxer, but he's a guy that's been outboxed by Edner Cherry. He's been, you know, he lost Lomachenko. He's not the most skillful boxer in the world. Like if you watch the Edner Cherry fight with him, you'll see that he's not as good as you think he is. But he's a solid fighter, just nothing special. So Loma did what he had to do against him. I think Teofimo would absolutely, positively ice Jose Pedraza, and then we would all be clamoring for that fight. But I'm saying it right now. All right. How much money is Jarrell Miller making? That's a good question. I don't even know. Well, the thing is, they were saying that fight was actually rumored to happen. That was a fight that was rumored to happen. Top Rank was talking about putting that fight on the Khan Crawford undercard, and that's a fight that they need to really like look into because he's conquered the William Silvas of the world and the what is it, the William Silvas and the Mason Menards of the world and done a pretty damn good job at doing it. But now he's got like you said, top 10, and then once he can go fight a guy like Pedraza, if he can look against that guy, get him the hell out of here. Get him against Canelo. Not Canelo. Get him against Lomachenko. Ryan Garcia is sparring Canelo today. Yeah, God bless his soul. God bless his soul. Ben Ali Al-Fakiri. I don't know if I said your name right, but cracking stuff so far. Yeah. We're here on True School Sports, man. We're getting it in. Boxing talk. The nitty gritty. I mean, I'm waiting for the damn press conference to just start. I don't see Eddie Hearn. I don't see Joshua. I don't see Jarrell Miller. I mean, I want to see some fireworks today. I want to see him make some jokes about Anthony Joshua's mom. I mean, you know, I think it's wrong, and I don't condone joking about somebody's mom. But I'm saying when he does it, it's funny. So, and you know, I have a feeling he's gonna do it. So, Ian King Kuna says you got a new subscriber, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Hope you like what you see on the channel. I'm gonna be here live until this thing starts and until it ends, and probably a little bit after that as well. So let's see. Let's go. I want to see what's new in the world of boxing today. We got Demetrius Andrade versus Triple G could be ordered by the WBO. Okay, so that's a fight that might be happening soon. I'm interested in that. Let's see. Tyson Fury and Wilder talks have resumed this morning, according to Frank Warren. That's good news. Hopefully that fight can take place. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So there's good stuff going on in the world of boxing. A lot of good stuff. Last night, before I went to sleep, I had a chance to rewatch some of this Top Rank card that I missed last weekend. I was watching Joshua Greer's fight, and you know, I didn't get to the whole thing, but first couple rounds he looked pretty good. But I noticed when he exchanges, his head stays on the line, so he may need to clean that up before he fights those top bantamweights because they'll take advantage of that. You know, his speed and power can only get him so far. You gotta have other nuanced skills of boxing to get that top world class level. Ryan told Floyd he wants $1 million for the KO, and he'll take the $200,000 or $200,000 bet. Yeah, I saw that. He wants Floyd wants Ryan Garcia to fight Rolly or what's his name, Romero. I can't remember his first name, but Rolly. He wants him to fight him, and if he can beat him, he can fight Tank, and they want to make a bet. I like Ryan Garcia's confidence. You know, I think it has a chance to get him far, but he hasn't truly been punched in the mouth by somebody who can beat him. So we'll see what happens. We'll see who he is once he gets punched in the mouth by somebody who can actually beat him, who's not a cab driver or a Dominican club fighter. Dimitri Bivol versus Joe Smith Jr. Who do you got? Oh my God, that's a really good fight. I'm leaning slightly towards Bivol, but I'll go with Bivol. I think Bivol's boxing skills, his power, will get him through the fight. But you know, Joe Smith Jr. is a very explosive puncher. He's someone that I'm sure he'll be hungry. You know, he has had a big win. You know, he hasn't had a big fight in quite some time, so he'll wanna get this done. Question for you, bro. Kovalev, Beterbiev. Well, what about it? Are you asking me who wins, Ben? Is that you asking who I think will win? Because if you're asking who I think is gonna win, if Kovalev, Eddie Hearn just went on the stage. Eddie Hearn's on the stage right now, and Adam Smith is on the stage. Okay, I would definitely go with I would go with Kovalev. I think Kovalev's a better boxer. I think if he's able to fight in that refined style that Buddy McGirt has got him to fight in, you know, he can outbox Beterbiev and potentially hurt him and stop him. But that's a great fight. I want to see it. Predictions for DeGale versus Eubank. I'm probably in the vast minority of, for this fight, but I got James DeGale. I think James DeGale's gonna outbox Chris Eubank Jr. You know, I know he's a shot fighter. Like one of my good friends, Julian March, who is a Florida Golden Gloves champion here in Florida. He sparred James DeGale at the 5th Street Gym down in Miami about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. And he told me straight up. He said, Brendan, you know, James DeGale is shot, man. He's shot. I was able to do way too much in there with him. Like, yeah, I don't know. He's not beating Eubank. He told me that. So, I mean, oh, okay. Why is the audio low? Hold on, man. How's his audio low? But no, I don't know if it's. Hey, I want y'all to tell me, is the audio for the press conference low because I'm on this computer, the volume's not very loud, and I have my volume all the way up, so I don't know. I hear him kind of whispering, but I don't hear him like too clearly. I got DeGale though. I just think DeGale is a much better better boxer. I think he's a better boxer. Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't tripping because I could not hear anything. You know, Eubanks, what Eubank has going for him is that he's the better athlete. He's more athletic fighter. He's younger. DeGale has shown even when he was champion, when he fought Butte, he showed that he's there to be had in the later rounds. He fades in later rounds all the time. So he's there to be had, no doubt about it. But I just believe that DeGale, even with him being, you know, shot, he's still good enough. He still has just enough in the tank to outbox a Chris Eubank Jr. And I'm gonna go with him for the unanimous decision victory. The last fighter I watched and was unexpectedly impressed by. Let's see. That's a very good question. I would say my answer to that question would be Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant, you know what? Was he the last fighter that I felt that way about? No, not Caleb Plant. Scratch that. The last fighter that I was impressed with was on the Ted Cheeseman, Sergio Garcia undercard. In the UK there was a fighter by the name of Craig Richards, who I'm not really too familiar with. I saw him fight, and the guy, from what I saw, is a very technical fighter. Throws his punches really well, puts things together pretty good, and he's coming up through the ranks. So I'll be keeping my eye on him. So Craig Richards, I would say Craig Richards.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
here we go. There's Michael Buffer. Let's go, champ.
Greatest venue in the world for sports.
We're here on True School Sports.
Madison Square Garden, New York City.
Bringing it to you raw and rugged for the Joshua Miller press conference.
I can personally say that for me, it's always a thrill to be here at Madison Square Garden, whether it's presenting a press conference like today.
So I'm gonna listen.
Into the ring.
I'll try not to talk as much. I will interact with you guys in the comments, no doubt about it. But
36 years ago,
I'll chime in where I see fit.
At Madison Square Garden for the very first time, June of 1983. And the main event was the comeback of Roberto Duran fighting Davey Moore, and he captured the light middleweight championship of the world. So in June of 2019, it'll be 36 years for me to the very month. Only this time, I'll step into the ring to introduce the heavyweights, an undefeated challenger, an undefeated champion. This is the legacy and history that makes up Madison Square Garden and the sport of boxing. The heavyweight division has always been the driving force behind boxing. And so that legacy will continue once again, June 1st, 2019, when Eddie Hearn from Matchroom Boxing, along with streaming to the United States exclusively on DAZN, and to the United Kingdom on Sky Sports Box Office, along with our sponsors, William Hill, StubHub, and JD Sports. It'll be a great night of professional boxing. So let's take a look at what we can expect on June 1st of this year. Let's go to the video.
So now they're showing a video.
I talk because it's real. If I believe I'm better than you, I'm saying that because I am. The minute you slip up, the minute you have a piece of doubt, the minute I smell blood, it's done. If you're gonna bark, I'm gonna roar.
So right now they're showing a video on the screen, a promotional video for the fight between Miller and Joshua.
Madison Square Garden,
The beautiful Samantha Kamiko is over there on the right. Looking right. Okay, Samantha.
At this time, let's bring out the challenger. 25 fights. He has 24 victories.
Come on, Jerel!
21 big knockouts with 1 draw. He's 6
Jerel Miller is on his way to the stage right now as we speak.
of hand speed,
Looking
foot
focused.
speed. He is the challenger from Brooklyn, New York, USA, the NABA heavyweight.
He's got his Mike Tyson hoodie on.
Jarrell, Big baby Miller.
Hey, gotta go for the underdog. Nobody's picking us, so I like Jerel. We cool, so come on, big baby.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent.
He ain't gonna win, but let's
Coming
go.
out to the stage. He is a member of the Order of the British Empire, standing 6 feet 6.
Here
an
comes
Olympic gold
man himself,
medal
Anthony
champion.
Joshua, one of the biggest stars in all of world boxing.
Fights. He has 22 victories, 21 wins by knockout. From London, representing all of the United Kingdom, the undefeated WBA, WBO.
Jerel Miller just took his jacket off. He's looking serious. He's looking focused.
Champion of the world,
Looking a little lean too, if I might add.
Anthony Joshua.
Anthony Joshua walking to the podium. He means business. Business as usual. Looking fully focused. He knows what's at stake in this fight. Oh, okay.
Champion, ladies and gentlemen,
Jerel Miller just pushed Anthony Joshua. He ain't playing with him. He just pushed him already.
It all goes down, and as you can see,
Fireworks already. They starting.
expect fireworks at the guard.
Jerel Miller don't respect Anthony Joshua whatsoever. Can't really hear what they're saying, but it looks pretty intense. You got Anthony Joshua's henchmen even wanting to fight Jerel Miller. Jesus.
The challenger from Brooklyn, 25.
I'm hyped, bro. Let's go, champ.
21 by
Hey, it's not the fight we wanted, but shit, it's gonna be entertaining.
NABA heavyweight champion Jerel.
Boxing needs people like Big Baby Miller.
The reigning and defending undefeated.
Brooklyn is in the house.
Perfect professional record of 22 fights, 22 victories.
He wasted no time
21
pushing
wins
Anthony
by
Joshua.
knockout from London, England.
Ooh, Anthony Joshua just jumped off the stage and said something to somebody.
AJ, Anthony Joshua.
What the hell is he
Let's have
saying?
everyone seated at this
The hell's
time,
going
ladies
on?
and gentlemen.
Joshua didn't have to walk up on him like that. He called him a
This time we'll turn the proceedings over to Eddie.
All right, so look, I'm gonna talk.
Mr. Hearn.
I'm gonna be reading you guys' comments down below. I'm not ignoring you guys. I just want to take in this press conference because I know this is gonna be entertaining. He's heated. They got like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got about like 6 security guards. He just took his sunglasses off. Let's go, champ. Jerel, I just read Jerel Miller's lip. He said, "I'm gonna bitch slap you." Yo, this press conference is kicking off. This is a good press conference already. Jerel Miller literally just told Anthony Joshua, "I'm gonna bitch slap you." He said, "I'm gonna bitch slap you." Like, yo, Big Baby's here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the microphone for matrimony.
He wants all that smoke. Man, I want to hear. I cannot wait for them to talk. Give this man a microphone.
Mr. Eddie Hearn.
So Eddie Hearn's about to make his opening statements. Here we go.
Okay. Calm. Firstly, thank you for coming out today, gentlemen. If you take your seats, please, Jerel.
Damn.
nobody gonna dictate to me. That's dogs on these streets. They do these streets. Eat off these streets. You don't come in and tell I'm not a dog. It's only the beginning. Now I'm gonna take a seat.
Okay, we're going to stay now.
Jarrell Miller is animated, boy.
Ask everybody to speak. I do ask both fighters, obviously, if you can respect the code of the sport. This is a great sport, and we are in an incredible venue. We are in Madison Square Garden, the greatest fight venue.
I'm going for Jarrell Miller. Let's go.
The iconic home of boxing. Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier.
F it, bro. Hey. I'm going for Jarrell Miller. That's my boy. Let's go, big baby.
Some of the heavyweight greats.
Beat Anthony G-String Joshua.
Amazing.
English Muffin.
And on June the
He ain't
1st,
Tyson Fury.
live on DAZN in America, live on Sky Sports in the UK, you see Anthony Joshua, the unified heavyweight world champion, IBF, WBA, WBO, IBO world champion, defend his world titles against Brooklyn's Jerel Big Baby Miller. It's going to be an incredible event. What we've seen in the last few days is that this fight has grossed double any other boxing event in the history of this venue at the box office.
I'm hyped right now.
It began at 12 p.m. today, and we cannot wait to produce an event for you and for British fight fans that will go down in the history of the sport in a fight that has been brimming for some time, and it's already got a little bit spicier.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm really excited right now.
Important people who made this fight possible. Like I say, we were going to come up to the podium, but we're going to speak in from the seats this time around. When we came to the American market,
I'll take it easy.
with DAZN, even previously to that, we looked to join up with venue partners that believed in what we were trying to do, who wanted to create a similar atmosphere.
So right now, Eddie Hearn's making his opening statements. For those of you who are here, 7 of you.
80,000 at Wembley.
Let me know what you guys think about Jarrell Miller so far if you're watching the stream. He's going off.
At the Millennium Stadium. Anthony Joshua has sold over 350,000 tickets in his last.
Man, we don't care about how many tickets he sold in England, Eddie. Let's go, Jarrell.
Madison Square Garden.
Welcome to America, AJ. This ain't the UK.
Stepped up to the plate and said, "We want to bring the #1 heavyweight in the world."
No disrespect to the UK fans. I love the UK.
At this
I'm just
time,
hyped right now.
From your seat, if you're okay, Joe. All right. I'm going to welcome the head of Madison Square Garden, the man who's instrumental to making this deal happen. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Madison Square Garden's Joel Fisher.
No, we don't care about these guys. I want to see Jarrell Miller talk.
Thank you, Eddie.
I want to see Jarrell Miller talk. Let's go. We don't care about this guy with the mustache. He looks like Mr. Magoo. We don't want to boo. Jarrell Miller got me fired up.
More exciting than I was.
Come on, mother sucker.
Now, but really exciting. The heavyweight championship of the world.
I remember when Anthony Joshua,
Greatest titles.
when I interviewed Jarrell Miller with Anthony Joshua, he said,
Again,
"Watch out, mother sucker. I'll gouge your eyes out if you talk to me like that. I'm not Brazil." He said that in one of my interviews.
we could not be
And now I think he might just do it.
announced.
He might just do it.
Madison Square Garden debut for world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua. We also can't be more than thrilled to welcome in his hometown Jerel Big Baby Miller to the world's most famous arena. So I want to welcome both of them and look.
Me neither, man. This is the promotion for the fight is gonna be off the chain. I'm just waiting for this guy to stop talking so we can hear Anthony Joshua and Jarrell Miller.
And distinguished history with the heavyweight division, dating back to 1882, when John L. Sullivan defeated.
It's your boy BT. We're live here on True School Sports. We've been live for roughly an hour. Okay, this is the live press conference reaction for Anthony Joshua versus Jerel Big Baby Miller. Anthony Joshua's U.S. debut. Right now, they got the one of the head executives in Madison Square Garden talking. We're moments away from Jerel and Anthony Joshua firing off.
Lewis, Rocky
There's already been fireworks already for those of you who don't know. Jerel Miller's got in Anthony Joshua's face. He's pushed him. Anthony Joshua said has been saying things to him back. Jerel Miller told me he's gonna bitch slap him. And we haven't even got to them making their opening statements yet. So I'm ready. I'm ready.
And of course, we've hosted many heavyweight championships, including the one and only fight of the century in this very building.
They're all out right now. Everybody's out. So it's just we're going dolo for today.
This heavyweight tradition
Dolo for
host
today.
AJ and Big Baby on June 1st. We're expecting a great night of championship boxing,
their favorites. As Eddie mentioned, General
Shit, I might go to this fight. Damn it, I'm so hyped right now. I might go to New York in June for this fight. Let's go, champ. They might maybe have to get my money up and go to the fight.
Or is any indication, I encourage all fans to purchase their tickets and purchase them very quickly. It's been really tremendous, and I really mean this, working with Eddie and his team, Frank Smith, and the entire
Come on, get to the fighters already.
for bringing this thrilling fight.
But in all seriousness, I think it's good for heavyweight boxing. You know, even if you think Jarrell Miller is not the creme de la creme, because he's not. He's still someone that we need him, personality like him in boxing, because he knows how to get the people excited. He knows how to get under the fighter's skin. Because could you imagine if Anthony Joshua is fighting Joseph Parker again right now, and we had to sit there, Anthony Joshua and Joseph Parker being politically correct for like an hour and a half? Ain't trying to hear that. It's the fight game. It's entertainment business. Show business with blood. We want to see entertainment. So Jarrell brings us entertainment because he's got a mouthpiece. And he'll make Anthony Joshua more entertaining. I'm not sure if that's what Eddie Hearn wants, because Eddie Hearn has to maintain Anthony Joshua being clean cut and wholesome, and that's very hard to do, because that's, from what I've heard to a lot of people, that's not really who he is. But I mean, I don't know. I never met the man for myself, but I'm just saying.
A tremendous and outstanding promotion and an incredible night. You just saw some of it. We look forward to an incredible event.
Come on, man, hurry up! We want to hear Jarrell Miller and Anthony Joshua.
On June 1st. Again, thanks for being here. We couldn't be more excited. This fight is taking place here at the Mecca of Boxing, Madison Square Garden. Thank you.
Here we go. Come on. All right, so he's done. Eddie Hearn's back talking.
As you know, the UK has been the home of Anthony Joshua for 22 fights now. It's been an incredible period that's seen him unify the division twice, like we talked about, twice at Wembley Stadium, twice at the Millennium Stadium. And without the support of Sky Sports in the UK, none of it would have been possible. They've continuously backed British boxing for a number of years now, and backed Matchroom boxing. And of course, they've backed this move as well, following Anthony Joshua to the States and this big fight against Jarrell Miller. I'd like to welcome, to say a few words, the head of boxing and Sky Sports in the UK, Adam Smith.
Oh God, Adam Smith. All right, Adam Smith.
Thanks, Eddie.
Jeez.
It's been an incredible journey with AJ since he turned pro. Sky have been with him every step of the way. We've also been with Jerel Miller for the last couple of years as well. It's been fascinating watching his progress too. Amazing city, New York, one of our favourites, iconic venue, Madison Square Garden. I remember when we came over with Prince Nassim Hamid and that thriller with Kevin Kelly, 7 knockdowns, and Prince taking over New York. Can Anthony Joshua all these years later? We had Lewis Holyfield here, that controversial draw. It's a special place, and it's a special place to come to America, to conquer it as well. As we know, Anthony Joshua is a superstar back in the UK, but we believe that he can become a superstar here as well. There's a man in his way in Jarrell Miller. He's undefeated, he's dangerous. It's his home patch, and I know this is going to be quite a build-up to June the 1st, but we're there every step of the way on Sky Sports and on the night on Sky Sports Box Office. We're delighted to be involved in this new chapter for Anthony Joshua, and we can't wait to provide all the build-up as ever on Sky. We hope everybody has a fantastic night back home.
His trash talk is right up there. I think it's him and Tyson Fury are 1A and 1B as far as the best trash talkers in boxing right now. Active trash talkers. You know, Floyd was really good when he fought. Obviously, you have the likes of Ali. I would say Jarrell Miller is one of the top 10 best trash talkers in the history of boxing. That's not me overhyping. I really think he's that good at trash talking.
Heavyweight boxing. It's another step for AJ. We're right there with you.
For the 9 of you that are here, leave your comments down below as it goes on. I'll definitely respond.
With the rise and launch of DAZN, it's been an incredible relationship so far, and already just in a few months, we saw the defense of Anthony Joshua against Alexander Povetkin, the signing of Canelo to the platform, Danny Jacobs as well, that incredible fight.
Man, Jarrell Miller looks like he looks focused. Anthony Joshua looks focused.
With Anthony Joshua against Jarrell Miller live on DAZN.
I don't think Jarrell Miller has moved since he sat down. Like, he's like a statue almost. He's so focused with his sunglasses on. Anthony Joshua's just over there twiddling his thumbs.
Canelo against Jacobs, Joshua against Miller, and so much more to be announced in the coming days and weeks for DAZN. A man who's been instrumental in that relationship and moving forward
with the boxing and mixed martial
No
arts
smiles
content.
whatsoever.
So,
Ain't no smiling.
a round of applause, please.
Ain't no smiling. This heavyweight boxing. We coming for all the smoke.
Thank you, Eddie, and thank you, Joel, for your hospitality this afternoon. Watching Anthony Joshua fight in the UK is truly one of the most spectacular experiences that I've encountered in sport. The crowd, the fireworks, the noise are all quite remarkable. But like DAZN, AJ has ambitions to be a global superstar. And to do that, that means taking your show on the road.
Anthony Joshua needs a comb? It's messed up.
For the first time in his career, Anthony Joshua will be fighting live and in prime time in the United States. And he's not just
I mean, he's in New York. Maybe they can fix that tape line. Jesus. I mean, I can't really talk. You know, mine ain't the straightest,
dangerous
but.
top 10 heavyweight in Jerel, Big Baby Miller, a man with as much to say as almost anyone else in the boxing game. And for that reason, today is just the beginning of a fantastic fight promotion. The New York Times, ESPN, Sports Illustrated and others have all invited AJ and Jerel to their offices this week to discuss the bout. And that's because it's a compelling matchup that's already generating quite a buzz over here stateside. Moreover, it demonstrates DAZN's continued commitment to our mission goal of delivering amazing value to fight fans. By the time that AJ Miller rolls around in June, US boxing fans would have already been asked to slog through several expensive pay-per-view fight nights, more than $200 for 3 fight nights. And for that type of money, you could have DAZN for 2 years and get all of our boxing, all of our MMA, and all of our baseball content on the platform.
Baseball? We got baseball on the zone?
In the names we're signing and the types of fights we're making.
I had to go back on my DAZN account. They got baseball? What kind of baseball they got?
Jacobs for the Cinco de Mayo weekend, and there's more to be announced very, very soon indeed. So to both fighters, thank you very much. And to everyone else, thanks for coming this afternoon, and we look forward to seeing you back here at MSG on the 1st of June. Thank you.
Come on, man.
Thank you, Joe, Joel, and Adam.
You got MLB, okay.
To Team Miller now. We've been working with Team Miller for a while. Dimitri Salita and Greg Cohen, who have told me for many, many years they have the future world heavyweight champion. And now
They've been saying that.
for their charge to challenge for the coveted titles. Dimitri, first of all, welcome. A major opportunity.
I interviewed Dimitri Salita that same week I interviewed Jerel when I was in New York.
On June 1st.
He's always been high on Jerel.
Thank you, Eddie. I'd like to thank you, Metro, DAZN, Madison Square Garden for this incredible event. Thanks to the fighters. I want to acknowledge some people in Team Miller, Harry Keith, Jerel's longtime trainer and mentor, Rolando Sosa, who's been his trainer for
What the hell is he saying?
Tremendous work. Alvina Elston, our team publicist, who's the spirit of the team. Jerel's mother and Jerel's wife are here today, have been with us through this incredible path. I know Jerel since 2005, and he first fought for me in 2011, a few blocks away from here at Rosedale Ballroom. He fought a tough guy from Houston, Texas. Jerel was still very young, and this guy came to test him. And in that fight, Jerel showed skill, will, athleticism, all the great ingredients of a champion. And after the fight, of course, he showed his great personality. Now, 8 years later, we're here at Madison Square Garden, and Jerel is fighting for the heavyweight world title. I think that on June 1st, he's going to follow in the footsteps of Mike Tyson and Riddick Bowe, great New York, Brooklyn heavyweights, and he's going to be the unified champion. And like Eddie said, we've been working together for a year and a half now, and we formed a great business relationship and a real friendship. But the true test of our friendship, Eddie, is going to come on June 1st, when Jerel's going to knock out Anthony Joshua. I hope you take my phone calls after that, man.
There you go. Come on, let's get this out the way.
Greg, a few words from you as well. Been a long journey. Been looking for this opportunity for a long time. You believe it's the right time now for Jarrell Miller.
Thank you, Eddie.
Greg Cohen. Big shout out to my man Cliff Mass at Greg Cohen Promotions.
Madison Square Garden.
He's talking right now. Greg Cohen.
Sports and Metro. This is an unbelievable opportunity for Jerel. You're talking about a New York kid getting the opportunity to fight for the heavyweight championship of the world at the world's greatest arena and mecca of boxing. Does not get any bigger than this. The good news for me and Team Miller is we have Jerel. And Jerel, he is an unbelievable athlete. The man is strong as an ox. He's got an iron will that cannot be broken. And there is no doubt in my mind that on June 1st,
I was waiting for the damn real part of the press conference to start. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so
Before we hear from the fighters, let's hear from the training team. Ariana Sosa, we have a number of fighters who work with you as well, and it's great to see you up here getting this opportunity with Jerel. I know you've worked extremely hard for him. You do an amazing job for boxing.
Jarrell Miller still hasn't moved. He hasn't moved for like the last 20 minutes.
You believe you have the man to produce the goods on June 1st.
First of all, I would like to thank Eddie Hearns, Madison Square Garden, the zone. Believe it or not, we do have Jerel on June 1st. The world, he's here to take over the division. And the way we're going to be working, he is going to take the division. Nobody else is going to be better than Jerel that day. And he's going to go out there and prove everybody wrong. We're going to be
Yo, Jarrell Miller, I can kind of see through his sunglasses. He's got a certain look in his eye, man. I'm not trying to like dick ride the guy, but he got a look in his eye.
Long-term trainer, trained with him obviously through his amateur days. Silver medal in the World Championship, Olympic gold medal, taking him to the World Championship and Unified Heavyweight World Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Rob McCracken, MBE.
Rob McCracken, underrated.
No questions, Ed? Yeah, I mean, the fight's on June the 1st, obviously. Obviously, Jarrell's a top contender.
Ruben Crespin, what's up, champ? We live.
The fight's on.
Brooklyn's in the house. America's in the house. Hey, we welcome AJ. We're welcoming AJ to America.
No excuses in this fight. We'll sort it out on June the 1st. But Anthony will be in great shape. He's very determined. He's very confident in coming to America and boxing in front of a great audience. Madison Square Garden's historical in boxing terms, so he doesn't get any bigger than this. He's very excited. And Miller's a tremendous opponent. He's very fired up. He's rated, so you know you're not coming here to fight a mediocre opponent. You've actually chosen.
Okay, Jim Ross, it's gonna be a slobber knocker.
He'll be ready and he'll deliver on June 1st, but that's obviously when the fight is.
Here we go.
Okay, let's hear from the fighters, most important people on these tables. As we know, current universally ranked heavyweight challenging for the Unified Heavyweight World Championship on June the 1st from Brooklyn, Big Baby Miller.
Yeah, let's go, champ. Woo! Here we go.
I was gonna let the scallywag go first, cause I'm home. I'm ready. You have no idea. I breathe, eat, sleep, Anthony Joshua. I got a picture of him as my screensaver, Anthony Joshua.
Damn.
I got a picture on my wall, Anthony Joshua.
Damn.
I wake up in the morning, I think Anthony Joshua. I slept on the floor for 18 years, no bed. Vienna sausage, cinnamon buns.
Ugh, Vienna sausages. Disgusting.
Wonder bread.
Ugh.
Kool-Aid. I see my mother go through.
What the hell are they doing?
I seen my missus go through some shit with me. None of y'all. I grew up in a third world country, not just Brooklyn, man. I see my nieces and nephews still starving, don't got no shoes on their feet.
He's speaking from the heart right now. Straight up.
This is bigger than boxing, man. This is bigger than boxing. This is bigger than the belts. This is bigger than AJ. This is bigger than me. It's bigger than the Madison Square Garden. It's big, man. It's big. This is big. It's huge. It's bigger than money. God did something to me, man.
Speaking to the heart.
I don't know. For many years, I don't know what he was doing with my life. From hustling in the street, being a knucklehead. I didn't have no idea. All I knew was I had to go to the gym. I didn't see it, but something always drove me, man. I always had this anger and this fire in my stomach, you know. I played football. I We even played soccer for one season. But I used to have dreams, man. Wake up in cold sweats at 11, 12, 13 years old. Of if I was in a past life as a warrior or something. Like, man, what am I here for? I must be fighting for something. Man, God got a plan for everybody. Remember that. God got a plan for everybody. And it's bigger than this is bigger than me. It's bigger than me. AJ just in my way. Yeah, he won the Olympics. They really gave it to him in London.
Woo! They gave it to him.
Picked on him. His first years in school, went to another school. Supposedly he sold drugs, he sold weed or whatever. That to me is me a pothead. That's all it means to me. People call me the underdog. It's all right, though. It's good to be the underdog. They count people from the hood and the ghettos are underdogs all the time because we wasn't born with a silver spoon. I wasn't born with a silver spoon. I was born with hands. And I forged with it. And now we here today. I just want to thank New York City. Hope you guys come out. Thank my mother. Thank my wife, my sister, my trainers, my cousin Kevin, Nas, Leon, Jamal, Will, Mike. We from the dirt, man. We from the gutter. Man, you had the roaches, the rats, and the dirt. We was under the dirt.
Damn.
Roaches came before us. Because they knew where the food was at.
Jerel Miller speaking from the heart right now. This is some good stuff.
Hard.
Hard.
But let me tell you something right now.
Talk to him, big
He wanted
baby.
this fight first. He wanted the easy money. He wanted Dylan. Because he's such a cheap ass. When he found I had to pay taxes and all kind of stuff over here, that kind of hurt him. He gotta earn a seat at my table. It's a dog eat dog table. This ain't the posh table.
Woo!
Ain't nobody gonna kiss your ass table.
Woo!
It's the gutter table. It's the New York table.
The gun table.
Kind of circle table over here.
Come on, Jerel.
He can be the pretty boy. Cool. He can get $500 facials. Cool. He can do all that. I'm still rounded out. What I've been doing, rounded out, baby. Rounded out.
Hold on, guys. I think my dad's here.
And the more y'all understand what boxing is.
Watch the press conference.
Yeah, how to know for drink?
Jerel Miller's talking right now.
We're not humble, crapping, being nice as fuck.
Pops is here again.
All that fake shit you put it on, that role model shit, he's full of shit. Because boxing is not a humble sport. How do you want me to sit up here and be happy with somebody that could potentially take my life and take me from my son? How is that humble? I gotta go to war, but I gotta smile with it because the networks want it. I can't cuss because the network don't want it. Kiss my ass.
That's right.
Oh, wow.
They're feeding my parents. The network wasn't there feeding my son. The network wasn't feeding my wife. The network wasn't feeding my mother-in-law. Next one ain't feeding the country and Belize. So I ain't playing by nobody rules. I'm playing by my rules. I'm playing by the rules the man above gave me.
Wow.
And the quicker y'all understand that, y'all know what kind of man I am. You know what I'm fighting for. We had the Martin Luther King, we had the Rosa Parks. It's different in America, man. They ain't even got guns where you from. They don't got, you don't get metal detectors when you go through high school. It's just different, man. I'm gonna leave it on this note, man. We all gonna die one day. I lost 5 people since this year started. 5. Playing with them on Christmas. I ain't afraid of death. I done had guns in my face 3 times growing up. And I seen it. The only thing that I seen kept me this far is my grandmother. She died when I was 13. That's what keep me going, y'all. That's what keep me going. So what I can say is, man, keep loving your heart. Then don't sell your money. Don't sell your soul for no money. And be real to yourself. Don't play a role.
Scott's boys are tripping. They keep muting Jerel Miller.
Let's give him a round of applause. Unbelievable acting. Unbelievable talking.
Don't clap.
Something like a Hollywood movie.
Don't clap.
I nearly had a tear in my eye, big baby.
What do you say?
She had to tear in your eye too when she watched
Anyway.
TV in UK.
MSG.
He said.
Thank you so much for having me.
That was like a Hollywood movie.
We've been in the UK,
Wow.
having fun.
Anthony Joshua talking now. For those of you who don't know. Let's see what he says.
Number one,
Not leading him.
about that. There's no doubt. He's an ex-kickboxer, drug abuser, punches like a fairy. Fury knocked him out 7 times, right? He's the softest puncher in the heavyweight division.
I think I'm hit hard though.
Where's your mom? She'd be lucky. I'll pay her rent now.
Yeah.
I'll pay her rent now. I'll pay her
I
rent.
would jump on this cross
I'll pay your mom's rent now.
Pretty face
Bow to me
right
when
now.
you see me.
Say I won't come over to slap shit out you.
I'm your
Say
landlord.
I won't come over to slap shit out you right now. If you gangster, say
Damn.
So what you
say I won't come
Anthony
over to
Joshua
slap
getting
you.
disrespectful.
Mark my word, Eddie
No,
can't
that's
stop
because he
you
was
from
with
coming
his mom though. In the beginning.
Yeah, I remember. Why they keep muting him?
It's fine.
It's YouTube. Come on, man. Matchroom boxing is tripping, bro. I'm about to go to New York myself and slap the hell out of Eddie Hearn, like and Matchroom boxing and Frank Smith and all these guys. I don't want to watch the press conference.
Josh was the real deal though. He came out. Threw it back
I can't
in.
hear what Jarrell Miller's saying. What is this? Oh.
Yeah, your mom like a big belly chubby dude. So stop it, fam.
I'm your
Stop it.
landlord.
You're not gonna talk me. You're
I'm
not
your
gonna punch me. You're not
landlord.
gonna beat
Don't
me.
forget
So
that.
stop it.
I'm
So
your
stop
landlord.
it. Stop
I'm
it.
here
You're
to
the
collect
scally
your
rat.
rent.
You fish and chips.
I come
You
in
rose
here to collect
compollo.
your rent.
You crumpets and tea. What you want to talk about? You ain't gonna beat me in jokes. You ain't gonna beat me in talking. Cause you're a role model. You
Yeah.
play a role.
Yeah.
You're Uncle Tom.
Yeah,
Damn.
It's the difference between real and be playing a role, B. So stop it.
yeah,
Stop it.
yeah.
Yeah?
You finished?
No, I'm not finished.
Carry on and cheese.
Your mom said she gonna make Parmesan cheese after I beat you, please.
Woo!
Get me 2 pieces. I'm gonna take your dad to play
Coming up
golf
tonight.
after.
I'ma
Don't worry
see the
about it.
road
Don't
champ.
worry about it, B.
Where is she?
Don't worry about it. Don't
Where is
worry
she?
about it. Don't worry
Where is
about
she?
it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. She thinks you're cute too. Go right
I know
ahead.
she does.
Oh, I'm trying to hear what Anthony Joshua got to say. And they Matchroom boxing, Sky Sports.
That's what he got. I'm a little bitch. That's what he
I'm
So now they
confident.
got-
I'll ram my jab down his throat
Yeah.
and I'll knock him out.
Yeah.
For a 300-pound guy, you punch
Fish and
like a pussy.
chips. No, niggas call don't punch, say your punches up together.
And the only way I feel Jarrell can
Whatever.
actually win
Whatever.
is just by a lucky punch.
Whatever.
That's all you got.
Whatever. Yo,
That's all
mama.
I really have to say. June 1st. Look forward to it.
Mama so fat.
How old are you? How old are you?
Come on, bring it, baby. Let's go.
How old are you?
Let's go. Your mama so ugly, she look in the mirror broke. What you want to talk about?
Okay.
You got your mama jokes?
Let's do it. That's all I can do is all day, B. All day.
Verbal, no physical.
Man, whatever, bro. I'll lift you. I'll run. Any
Some
day of the
people
week.
use it that can't
Yeah.
fight.
Nah, just stop talking
I just
shit,
come in
bro.
here, I'm
Stop
told you, I'm
talking
coming
shit,
in to collect
B.
rent.
Stop talking shit.
I'm your landlord.
Suppose he was a drug dealer, but he got caught
I'm
with
not here trying to play no gangster role.
Yeah,
I'm
he was
here
a
trying to play no
pothead.
gangster
He
role.
turned his life around.
No
That's the Eddie
chain,
Hearn
no
story.
sunglasses.
Eddie Hearn, where's that lube you gave me to use on AJ? Give me the lube. Give me the lube. Pass it. I think he needs to pacify his ass to sleep right now.
I'm not here trying to
I
play
know
no
what's wrong
gangster
with
role.
him. I know what's wrong
Look
with
at your
him.
hands, size of a
Man,
fish.
Yo, Jarrell Miller don't care about nothing right now, and I like it.
Stop being something.
This is how you need to be. Hopefully he can deliver on fight night, but
the same king and queen ancestors that deprive and depress your own people. Bro, you up here for yourself.
Shit, bro.
Stop it. Have that same energy all the time. All the time.
Okay.
Bitch ass.
June the 1st, Unified Heavyweight World Championship at Madison Square Garden. And we're going to open the floor now for questions.
here we go. Questions. This is where it gets good.
If you have a
This is where it gets
question,
good. The questions.
Panel up here, please. Thank you. Yes, Nestor.
Good.
It's Ness from the Boxing Voice asking him a question.
Because I'm a prima donna. I get my way all the time.
He's gonna.
As I said, just that Jarrell Miller's a bitch.
Anthony Joshua's real side is coming out right now.
Good. I've been here
3 or 4 times now. I party in the clubs. I've been to Brooklyn, watch the basketball. It was all good. I have a good time in New York. Thank you.
He was in Park Slope. That's what he was.
Further questions, please. Yes, sir.
He's so mad. Anthony Joshua was mad.
Get his head.
What's this? Okay. Yeah, Brooklyn. Yeah, I base myself in Brooklyn. Yeah, Gleason's.
Gleason's gym.
Thank you, brother.
Next question. Yes, sir.
What the? You can't hear the questions, Lee. Sky Sports is tripping. They need better audio.
You put any heavyweight here.
Bro, I hate
He's
Sky.
a fraud. He's a fraud, and I don't like it. I don't like what he stands for. I don't like the way he look. I don't like nothing he do. I don't like him. I don't like you. I don't like you, B.
Next question.
Fuck out of here.
They heard can't control this.
None.
They made a mistake.
I swear to Almighty God, none whatsoever.
Nah,
He
Almighty
was
really,
good.
yeah, don't put God Almighty nothing.
With all due respect, right? Like, I ain't gonna say because I'm gonna train, of course. I'm gonna take it serious. But he basically ain't as smart as me anyway. That's it. He ain't as smart as me. I'll knock him out 100%.
Yeah. Listen to the story. Never been dropped. Never.
They keep muting him, man. I'm going out. Look, when this is over, I'm gonna shit on Sky Sports for this because this is ridiculous. Can't hear nothing that's being said. I'm about to rewatch it again.
No, it's
I'll
good.
carry on for the questions. Yes.
It's good. I swear we're in New York right now. Miller, answer some questions.
They muted AJ. They muted Jerel. Like,
They see me in the gym
I
every
ain't seen
time.
nothing you're saying.
I done had a bowl of cereal with his ass the other day. He told him, take the mic. You the prom queen. He get mad when people start when he
Listen.
asking questions.
I was just wondering if we're in New York or London right
Man,
now.
no,
Let's hear
shit.
the questions, sir.
Anthony was mad though. He's angry.
Yeah, I told you I'm gonna base myself in Brooklyn. That's what I'm gonna
No,
be.
he ain't. Don't believe him. Don't believe him. He wanted Dylan White
Yeah.
first. Don't believe him.
Let's
Next
go.
question.
We're not in no rush.
Biggest hypocrite.
Yes, sir.
Brooklyn, what?
Your fish and tits, crumpets and tea. You want some
Question for
water?
you, big baby. It's a question for you.
Welcome to Brooklyn. What up, man? Man, you have no idea, man. He
Let's
about
get the violin
he
out.
about the bread, man. He about the moolah. You know what I mean? Listen, man.
my prediction is right. My prediction was right.
We gotta
What's
wait.
that?
You know what
That
I mean?
Jerel would get Anthony Joshua out of character because he's always so nice and whatnot.
Yeah.
We heard it.
Yeah, we heard it, but we
He's
talked yesterday. You can't. You had to come over here. You got to earn a table in my seat. I said a month ago. I said 2 months ago. I need you. You need me more than I need you.
1,000 times,
You
bro.
need a villain to your superhero story. You got prima donna and you Barbie doll. Look at your face like latex.
Where's the next question?
Stop letting a fat girl sit on your.
He's getting out of hand, but it's funny.
Yeah.
He said, "Stop letting the fat girl sit on your face."
Yes, fat stepsister.
There's this fat fool here. That's about it. Thank you for your question. June 1st. June 1st. Let's get this one out of the way first.
Okay, guys.
No, we're not in a rush. Yeah, the people are here.
Okay.
See, he the boss. He shut Eddie Heard himself quick. He shut Eddie Heard up. I go one more.
Hold on. Look, if we're going to do this, let's just have some silence where we hear the questions.
Can't hear the questions because Sky Sports don't have no good audio.
Damn, Brooklyn is scared.
Dang, I'm not gonna lie. I can't go to this fight now.
It's a good fight. It's gonna be a big fight.
I want to go to the big heavyweight fight. I want to see tickets cost. I'm gonna go.
It's a big.
Because I'm coming to New York.
That was a question.
He's pissed.
Eddie Hearn is his daddy.
I'm the
Eddie Hearn is his pimp.
Going to be centralized.
He made him. He's supposed to look good, bro. You gotta make him look good.
Look, I'll be deadly serious. Jerel can't beat me. Not even on his best
I'm
day.
gonna beat him. Watch me beat him.
So
Watch me
that's
beat him. He ain't built like me. Watch me beat him.
Number two.
I'm gonna knock him so hard. I'm gonna knock them abs off so hard. Watch.
The promotion.
Bro.
Like the worst press conference in our life.
But they're doing it on purpose because Sky Sports has to be politically correct.
Huh? Yeah, but you can't sell out. This is the first time he's headlining a show. I'm here. I'm the champion. I told you, I'm the landlord. I'm collecting rent.
He the landlord.
He said I'm collecting rent.
So many times, 5 times.
Anyway,
I'm the landlord.
so that's where it's coming from.
Yes, sir. Down here. Next question.
Correct.
You can see that he got a spread.
You know, I take my time going to your mom room, so we all good.
Which one is your mom, Jerel? How you doing, man? You look beautiful. Thank you for coming to see me as well.
His girlfriend called me. He got small pecker. I'm just saying. You gotta be careful.
Let's focus on the questions. Yes, sweet scientist.
I'm sorry about your son as well. He can bring out the worst in someone.
Man, he got my small pecker, man. Small pecker. Be careful. Big disappointment.
He got this kid.
You gotta check it out like this. Who the hell did AJ fight before he fought a title?
I fought for my title.
Nobody! He fought Dylan White. He fought Dylan White after he got slacked up the fight. He fought Dylan White. Who he fought before he fought a title? Nobody. Charles Martin won the belt by technicality, and he just offered as much money as possible to get Charles Martin, bait Charles Martin in, and Charles Martin just threw him the belt.
That's fact.
Who did Deontay fight before he fought for a belt? Nobody. He fought a stripper who beat an old, out of shape Chris Ariola. So you talk about a record before fighting for a title. I had the best record before these guys fought for a title. Period. He beat Klitschko 2 years out of the ring, and he lost to Tyson Fury with ring rust. Like, get out of here, stop it, Fob. I'm gonna come and mash him up. You know what I mean?
Jerel, tell him what you done, champ.
Huh?
Speak your talk. Tell them what you done as a
hamburger eating contest. Nathan Hot Dogs Brooklyn eating contest.
And this is the guy that's gonna beat me.
Tamales eating contest. K1. Listen, man, we talk about shit. Think about it. Listen. Like I said before, ain't nothing was given to me. I had it. My path to this championship belt is unorthodox. Period. Roaches, correct. Right, he don't know what that is. So I'm trying to say he know what that is. He might look like one, but he don't know what that is.
Yo, Jarrell Miller's mouthpiece is A+ right now.
Yes, sir.
What y'all think? Let me know in the comments, man.
Of course. I know what he. I study his team. What's his best friend?
What's the next question?
Yeah, I study everything he do. I know what he ate for breakfast. His prima donna best friend, his bum buddy with the long hair. I study him.
Skins.
His whole squad I study, bro. He's made a baby shit. Him and kiss his ass. He feels some. That's what it is. That's how he used to. I'm not gonna do it.
This is the most serious I've seen him too.
Yeah, he beats Povetkin. What was on the juice? Got
you have a boy like that though?
He's done some stuff. He's done some stuff.
No, this one, the round one. Go watch this first.
Oh, it's still in the.
You need that? Try to hold now, but
And if
I'll
any
take it
fighter
on.
will come up here and tell you, kiss his ass, ain't about that life. I ain't coming here. I'm not coming up here and just being no job turkey Uncle Tom like him. I'm not playing the role. So, just I said, I'm gonna bust his behind.
He's serious too.
Yeah, like when he spoke, he didn't really like. What is this? Tea?
I jinxed him.
I didn't see no 50 million. I'm gonna cut you there because there weren't no 50 million. But get your facts straight. Don't put words in my mouth.
Uh-oh.
Don't put words in his mouth.
He's going up on reporters now.
He lost his cool, right? You can see it.
I've got to come in and say something. Your questions are terrible.
Damn.
You asked me some questions over there. One, we never see the 50 million. Two, how can he be disrespected? He's giving him a world title shot in his backyard. Next question.
No. Let him finish. Go on, finish. Go on, finish.
Oh, it's Ness from the boxing voice.
Listen, I'm more disrespected by that ugly ass Ben outside of MSG.
Anyway. you can't
Because listen, I'm gonna tell you behind it. I'm gonna tell this fight really came down and come down to what it was, and the reason why Dylan White fight didn't show up because he really wanted Dylan White first with easier money for his ass. So I'm trying to say, Dylan White wanted 5, he only pays 4, and then Dylan White said, listen, once I whoop your ass, I'm getting more points on the rematch. I'm 60-40 my way. Nah, even if you lose, I'm getting more money than you. How you gonna become the loser and the champ gonna get more less money than you? If Dylan White earned his win, in the next second fight, he gotta take lion's share. So come on, man. He wanna run the show all the time. But like I said before, it's all right though. We gonna prove him wrong. You know what I mean? We're gonna rip that thumb off his ass and put it on his forehead.
Break it here.
No. Talk about it.
Yeah, AJ wanna keep talking. Look at him. Well, guess what? I'm out of here. He can kick.
He said, I'm out of here, you can kiss my ass.
Sit down and talk.
So Jerel Miller's just gotten up and he's gonna leave the press conference. They, you know,
Ladies and gentlemen, June 1,
I'm gonna have to watch this again. Sky
Championship
Sports.
World,
I
round
hate
of
Sky
applause, please.
Sports.
Madison Square Garden, live on DAZN, Sky Sports. Thank you for
honestly,
coming. The closing words from the
I'm
champion.
in no rush. If there's anything you guys want to ask me, I'm still here. Feel free.
Any questions for the champion?
What's that? With who? Him? I'll be hands in the air honest. I don't even know about no rematch.
Oh shoot, it's gonna be a war.
That's me being
Yes, sir.
completely
Dan.
I think this guy's out of it. He took him out of his game though.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Papa.
Alright.
You want the chicken? Eat that chicken though.
Thank you.
Oh, he's on the zone. Baby's on the zone. Makes sense to come here. He's a New York fighter, Brooklyn born. MSG's in New York. You know, when you add things up, it's a good entry fight into the state.
I'll answer that as well. It was the preferred choice of the broadcasters and the venues as well.
Yeah. Everyone.
Yeah.
The hell is going on with the Sky Sports thing? Yo, Sky Sports is the worst. I hate Sky Sports. Alright, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for being on. Bro, okay. Fuck, man. I don't know how y'all get in the UK, but Jesus Christ, like, politically correct Sky Sports, like, come on, man, this is too much. You've been muting the whole thing. Like, Cameraman's having a heart attack. Y'all muting Jarrell Miller every 5 seconds. Like, it's utterly ridiculous. Maybe somebody else has a stream. We'll watch. You know what? Shout out to the man Blue Blood Sports. We'll watch the Blue Blood Sports one. Fuck it.
Building for that legacy. So without no brain, you can't appreciate your son. And that's just how life goes. Without no day, you can't appreciate night. And that's just how it goes. So you just roll with the punches, right? Good and bad. So I've got enough bulletproof and armor around me to kind of weather any bad storm. I'm just enjoying it while I'm doing it as well. I'm going to take days left. And I'll do my best to stand up for sure. And that's my main focus. Yes.
Anthony, thanks for your time. I'm pretty impressed with these great thoughts, etc. What is your ambition?
When I'm here, we're going to die one day. So when I finish, number one is to respect and appreciate the young heavyweights coming up and have no hatred in my heart for people breaking my records and achieving more than I did. And then number two is that just make sure that my nieces, nephews, and son focus on their education and set them up to be leaders and good role models in their community.
Let's have a good one. Hold on, let's have a good one. We're under pressure.
AJ, we saw Tyson Fury sign a big deal with ESPN yesterday, and we know Wilder's on Showtime, and you were obviously on DAZN and with Matchroom. How do we get you guys to cross, and fight on? Because we saw the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight took 5 years to get done because of the networks. Is that going to be something that stands in you guys' way?
No, we've been trying to negotiate with Wilder now since I fought Takam in 2018. So these things have already taken a lot of time. We've come close. We had the date booked. We had the offer in place. I don't see what
The hell?
Broadcasters are mainly a platform, you know, it's the broadcasters to come together and industry can benefit, but everyone benefits. I benefit, broadcasters benefit. I've done a deal before where we had HGI, Showtime and Skyline together, so we've done it before, and we can definitely do it again. Broadcasters went on this one.
AJ, John Gavin, New York Fights. Did you make this a particular contention for a difficult negotiation for him to have as much animosity?
Nah, I just gave him big paychecks and cheeseburgers and and basically he ain't gonna bring, so it's easy to kind of get his head. It was a simple negotiation.
All right, AJ.
AJ, in terms of weight, have you ever fought anybody that heavy before?
Not quite heavy.
How do you plan on dealing with that?
Big Baby is a casual. Oswald Mosley.
Being light, it don't really mean nothing really. It's just what your mind and your heart, who's smartest and who's got the will to win. And that's what it comes down to. I think it's not so much the size of the dog, it's the bark in the dog. I think that's what's important in this fight.
All right, stay fighting the dog, not the bark.
Shut the fuck up.
Honestly, he just left. He just dropped the mic on AJ. I don't even know, man. Sky Sports kept muting the audio so much that I don't know. So I'm literally watching the Blue Blood Sports stream right now. Big shout, big shout to Blue Blood Sports. Go subscribe to him. He's on his job. He's doing a good thing for boxing right now. The hell? What the fuck, man? Like. Well, look, that's pretty much the press conference, so I'm actually going to get off. This has been... It was a good press conference, but slightly underwhelming, so I'm going to get off. Thank you guys for joining. I'll definitely be making some videos about this once I rewatch the press conference and take some things in. So, yeah. Wish it would have went better, more smoother, but it is what it is. So, thank you as always. Like I say in every single video, you can love me or you can hate me.